flight 187 to Barcelona. Any passengers still holding tickets need to proceed to gate 10. The doors are now closing.
What are you doing here? You're gonna miss your flight.
It's better than missing you.
Sam must have told.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jules let me in. He's gone to get supplies. Sucks. I know how quickly you go through them. I suspect you have little teeth in your feet.
Thank you, my dear. Always so thoughtful.
I try.
Any trouble finding my little fortress of solitude?
No, not at all. I just crawled in the cave and walked in the first door I saw.
It's reminiscent of Thessaly.
A tomb?
A storm cellar. I expect it to be quite dangerous up above once our son's murderer has been abducted. Why the frown?
I am worried.
About?
You. Your identity as the Balkan has been exposed.
These things happen.
Doesn't it bother you?
One mustn't fret about things one cannot change. We must, as they say, roll with the punches.
And if the plan to kidnap Brenda fails?
Delicious. I have no doubt that Sonny Corinthos is about to lose his bride on their wedding day.
Why did you object? You all right? Come on. Come on.
I'm not all right.
I'm sorry, did the bride just object to her own wedding?
Why? What's going on?
Because if I don't, Carly will.
It's definitely a ventricular defect.
Yes, well, let's see if we can get medical records of both of the parents.
I'm working on it.
You do that. Let me know when we can move forward.
All right.
Hey, was that about Edmund, the little boy who's having a hard time breathing in his mom's Marine?
That's the one. This kid needs surgery, and his mother's procrastinating about allowing access to his father's medical records, not to mention getting the guy in here for blood work. I don't get it.
The last time Edmund was admitted, his mom was freaking out, and I was the one to calm her down, and she shared with me that she's not sure her husband is Edmund's father.
Oh.
Yeah, so she was kind of hoping that her son would just get better before she had to blow everyone's world apart.
Well, not to sound cold or anything, but the day of reckoning is upon her.
Oh, I feel for her. I mean, not that I've been in that situation exactly, but I've come close enough.
What's wrong with this picture?
Nothing that I can see.
Nothing? You're supposed to be on a plane to Barcelona with your sister, flying off to somewhere safe.
And I considered it. Right up to the last minute when I declined to board. I was hoping that I might get a better offer.
Brenda was surrounded by Sonny's security detail like a queen at a coronation. If I'm not back there to help Sean, he may not be able to get her out.
Is that your concern? Or are you afraid that he might?
What's that supposed to mean?
It occurs to me that my leopard may be changing her spots.
How dare you? Alexander was my son, too.
You've spent a lot of time with Brenda. Culling information, helping me piece together what happened after Alexander disappeared. Women have these mysterious bonding rituals. Perhaps you've gotten too close to Brenda and are now feeling some sympathy for the devil.
If you are sensing any hesitation in me, it's simply because I worry what this single-minded focus is costing you. Nothing we do will bring Alexander back. And revenge is sweet, yes, but it's fleeting. And after we've had it, we're right back in our lives again. where you operate as the Vulcan and that identity has been exposed, your entire organization is vulnerable.
Do you really think I care?
I think you should.
On the day Alexander disappeared, I accepted it as a manifestation of his anger toward me. On the day I learned he would never be coming back, all else became secondary. Except you. Brenda Barrett and her arrogant, overconfident Sonny Corinthos will soon learn firsthand about grief and regret. They will know what we suffered when we lost Alexander.
There's a long line of men who lost their lives with a... Mom, what are you doing?
Don't make a fool out of yourself, Carly.
Brenda's been lying to you for months, and I have the proof.
You don't need to pull out the document. I've got this, Carly.
I can't wait to hear what you have to say.
You want me to have you thrown out of
For
here?
what? Telling you the truth?
Babe.
What
Honey,
truth?
just...
What
Let me
truth?
talk to you for a second, please. Just
What? Just tell me. I don't.
Carly has a document
Okay.
that proves that Dante and I had an affair 4 years ago. He got me pregnant.
That's ridiculous. Come on. Right? That's not true, right? She telling the truth, Dante? Dante! Now, okay. Now it's starting to make sense. Every time we were together, you guys would be very uncomfortable. You would always say to me that we were doomed from the start. You slept with him? With Dante?
Dr. Jackson in the past 15 minutes?
I haven't. I've been in conference, and I just got around to getting my messages.
Well, let me update you. Edmund's father finally came in to give blood to be tested, and the lab is putting a rush on it.
Oh, that's good news. And look at you. You're getting so big.
Hi.
Oh, my gosh. I guess Laura did pass on some heavy-duty DNA through Nicholas.
Why do you say that?
Well, I've seen pictures, and he looks just like Lucky at this age. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Getting on that plane to Barcelona might be the best offer you're going to get.
How do you figure?
Do you really want to compare Spain to upstate New York? I mean, where do we even start? The culture, climate, life expectancy? Look, the cash and the false IDs that I gave you and Megan, they would have set you up pretty well, and you wouldn't have to be looking over your shoulder for the Balkan. You wouldn't have to be dealing with my complications.
I'm not afraid of you.
No?
Well, I'm a brave lass. I dealt with the likes of the real Ronan O'Reilly before you pranced into town masquerading as the man. My ex-boyfriend, he would have never been considered a nice guy. I even remember looking death in the eye a few times in your pleasant company, and I'm still here.
Okay, you're fearless. I'll give you that. But have you been brave enough to look inside your own heart and deal with what's happening there?
Sam, if Carly hadn't found out about you, Dante, and the baby, would you have said anything to me?
No, there was no reason to.
You believe that?
Yes, because none of it's true.
Oh, I knew you'd pull this. That's why I came with proof. Right here.
Carly's telling the truth. At least, as she understands it to be. I'm guessing this is the custody agreement?
Yep.
Custody agreement. What?
It's legit, Sonny. I claimed myself as the father of Brenda's child. And then I gave up all the rights. Only the document was a lie. Brenda's child wasn't mine.